My name is Caroline and you're watching Cooking with Caroline. Today we have a very special guest with me, my cousin Andrew.
Hey.
How about you introduce yourself, Andrew?
I'm Andrew. I'm Caroline's cousin. I go to Purdue. I'm studying computer science, and I'm a freshman.
Freshman back home. So today we are cooking one of my favorite Chinese dim sum dishes, turnip cake. We've got 3 pounds of daikon radish, some rice flour, and some really great dried shrimp, Chinese sausage, all the good stuff that we're going to be putting into these turnip cakes. So here we go. So here we have our ingredients. We have some dried shrimp here, Chinese sausage. I put some dried shiitake mushrooms soaking overnight, and what we're going to do first is just prepare everything, dice everything. Yeah. We're almost done chopping vegetables. Andrew here is chopping up our 3 pounds of daikon radish. We're going to be putting this into the food processor to finely grate it. The recipe does call for grating the daikon on a box grater, but we're just gonna take a little shortcut here. All right, so Andrew, put in the daikon radish. So I don't know if you can see, but we've finally sort of pulsed the daikon into these very thin, I guess, shreds of daikon. And I think this is the consistency you want to go for. We're finally done preparing our ingredients. So next step, we're actually going to start cooking. Get out your large pot, Dutch oven, wok, whatever you have. And we're going to be tossing in our dried shrimp, shiitakes, Chinese sausage, and bacon together over about medium-high heat for 5 to 7 minutes. A lot of pretty colors in here. Alright, so some of the fat has been rendered out of our sausage and bacon, and now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And you want to cook this for about 2 more minutes. Okay, so I've just set this aside and I've lowered the heat down to about medium-low, and now we're going to add in our daikon. There's a lot of daikon. So Andrew right now is just stirring the radish to just coat it with some leftover fat from the sausage and bacon. And then we're going to put a lid on it and cook it for about 20 minutes until the daikon turns translucent. Andrew, how would you describe the taste of Chinese sausage for
Chinese sausage? Let's see. So, it's not like a normal sausage, like an Italian sausage or anything like that. It's a bit sweeter. It has a sweet taste to it, but it also has a saltiness that you normally get with a normal sausage that you buy anywhere else.
So it's been about 20 minutes and our daikon radish is pretty much, transparent now. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the heat, add in 1 more tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm going to stir that in until it dissolves. Now Andrew is going to add in the sort of bacon shrimp mushroom mix that we set aside. And we're going to stir that in as well. You can just go for it. Dump it all in. Here I have 8 ounces of rice flour, and then we're just going to add this into thirds and sort of make our turnip cake dough, I guess. It smells so good, guys. That Chinese sausage and the smoky bacon smell. I really can't wait to eat this. So as you can see, the addition of the rice flour is making it a little bit more like dough, a little more pasty, and it's starting to get sticky like cooked turnip cake is. Just as a protective measure, we're going to be spraying our cooking dish with some Pam just to make sure that our turnip cake doesn't stick. Spray it, Andrew. Okay. Yeah, enough.
Right?
Guys, check it out. Sticky. It's go time! We've been waiting for like 20 minutes or something for the water to boil, and our huge steamer, excuse me, Laser, can hear the water is boiling. And then, wait, let me get some gloves.
Be careful, okay, when you open the lid.
Oh, this is gonna be dramatic. Ready?
Turn on the fan. Why don't you turn on the fan?
Alright. And so we're just gonna put in our turnip cake pans into the steamer for a good 30 minutes or so, just so we can have it cook. We decided to do 2 dishes, by the way. Woo! Nice! I'm gonna put the lid back on. It's been half an hour, and now for the moment of truth, let's check on these turnip cakes. Huh. Interesting. And so we're gonna let this cool for about 20 minutes, and then we'll pan fry it so it can get a little crispy. And that's how I like to eat my turnip cake. You can eat it without pan frying it, but then I think the texture, I'm not a huge fan of that texture. So we're just gonna let this cool. So I'm just pan frying the turnip cakes right now to get a little nice crispiness to the tops and bottoms. And so you just toss in some oil and pan fry it. I think if I had to do this again though, I would definitely use a shallower dish because these are very dense turnip cakes, and I put them into bite-sized pieces because they are so dense. And I had a little bit of trouble sort of making them a nice thinness or thickness. So next time I would definitely use a shallower dish, but here we go. It's turnip cake. So, you can eat these turnip cakes with hoisin sauce, sriracha, sesame seed oil, and scallions, and oh my god, I love it the best with hoisin sauce. It really adds a nice little sweetness to the smokiness and the slight bitterness of the daikon radish. Anyways, this is the final product. Chinese turnip cake with sausage, dried shrimp, mushrooms, and bacon. I hope you make it, and if you do, let me know. Thanks for watching!